We joined Piet Botha this morning at Dare to Dream Racing to take us through his runners for Hollywood Bets Durbanville on Tuesday. Piet, you've got in race 2, Treasure Hunt. She's having her third run after a rest. Could this be a peak run for her?
Yeah, I think she's very, very well at the moment. Ideally, I would have liked her to have run in the race the other day that we lost. I just feel like she's showing so much pace in that at the moment, and maybe the shorter distance would have been better. But she's done well over this course and distance, so I think she's got to be a runner. She's working very well at the moment, and she's a horse that must have a nice chance here.
Race 3, you've got Camaraderie coming off a bit of a rest, and interesting first run on a firm surface. Could we see improvement?
I do think that she's a filly that will do better on the firmer going. She's got tiny little feet, and so the soft doesn't really suit her. But she's not quite ready. She's not quite where she needs to be. She's just going for a run just to bring her on and help her. So I am expecting her to need this run quite a bit.
Race 4, the 2 runners. First them Flash Lightning. First run back since Gelding. What are you expecting from him?
Yeah, he's changed a lot in his in everything really. His work has been fantastic, and I'm expecting a huge improvement from him. I just hope that he's not the easiest horses to ride, and I just hope that he behaves himself. Because he is a little bit above himself at the moment, and I just hope he behaves himself on race day and shows us what he shows us at home here. I do think that he's a horse that's going to improve tremendously now after the gelding, because I've seen a different horse.
You also have King Fisheries. You've got Richard aboard, wide draw, a good run from a wide draw last time. Are you hoping for some luck? I know it's still drawn 9.
Yeah, he's obviously it's not easy from a wide draw, but I think he's as well as what he was last time. He ran a hell of a race. I think that race was just a little bit easier for him than this one, because there wasn't really any pace in the race. So from the outside draw, he managed to come over quite comfortably and not take too much out of himself, where now it won't be as easy. But he's very well, and I think he's got to be a big runner here. Possibly our best runner for the day. Not the easiest of fields, so it's by no means a banker, but I do believe that he's a big runner, and you can obviously go short in that race with him and just a few dangers.
In regard to the race meeting, we've ended up with quite a bunch of reserve runners. So in race 6, Women's World is reserve 2. Lovely lightweight. Should she get a run, what are you expecting her to do? Yeah,
I'm quite sad that she's a reserve runner. But she's the second best weighted horse in the race, and she's very, very well at the moment. She's been well for a long time, and we just can't seem to get her into a race. There's always races either getting cancelled or washed out, or something's happening. She's very, very well. I do believe that if she gets in, she'll be the horse to beat in the race. It's just a little bit unlikely that we're going to get 2 scratchings in that race. So at the moment we can just hope. If she does get in. Yeah, I think she's the horse to beat in the race.
Another reserve runner in race 7 in Beneath the Moon, a reserve runner 3, obviously a little bit lower down in the chances of getting in.
Yeah, I don't think she'll run unless we do get 3 scratchings in the race, and she does come in. Then we'll take our chances. Otherwise, I've got her in for next week, and we'll probably run her next week. She's doing very well. Type of filly though that needs to get a decent draw just for things to help her, and she's a wet filly. Unfortunately, we've missed all the wet. We've had such a wet winter, and she's had I think 2 runs, which is quite sad. But also very well. If she does get in, I think a lot would depend on where she comes in. What horses are scratched and what draw she gets. As I said, she's not the easiest of horses to ride.
The last of your runners in race 9, Easy Money. Could we ignore her last run? And she looks to enjoy the Durbanville 1000.
Yeah, that last run is definitely best ignored. I was very frustrated with the way that race all worked out. But she's definitely better than that, and she's in a better race now as well. I think that wasn't quite the right race for her last time. This is a better race for her, and yeah, she's very, very well. She's got a decent draw, which is nice. It helps with her because she's quite a temperamental girl. So the good draw helps with her, and this is a hell of a strong race. I don't know if people realise how the potential of horses in this race. Just when I went through it, it's a very, very strong field. This so. We got to just hope for the best here. I think she will run a good, honest race. She's just going to need things to go wrong for those other horses, because there's some very nice horses in this race. So everything goes well for her, we will be there. She's very well.
Piet, thank you. All the best.
Thank you so much.
That's Piet Botha taking us through his runners for Hollywood Bet Stoneville on Tuesday.